Hey babe, welcome back to Nova Hill. It's your girl Capabella, your favorite intuitive with a vibe. Let's check in and see what's really going on with your energy this week. You already know, take what resonates and leave the rest. If it hits, go ahead and claim it in the comments. All right, so we're gonna start with what's the vibe. I already shuffled and pre-cut the deck so we can get right into the message. So this is basically all the overall energy for this week. This sets the tone, okay? So let's see what we have for Taurus. All right, Taurus. So you have distance, divorce, ghosted, separation. Okay. And you have cutting ties, freedom, standing up, and awaken. All right. So yeah, you're just, keeping yourself at a distance, maybe far away. You probably live far away from a lot of people, and you're cutting unnecessary ties. People that you feel like don't serve you anymore, maybe things that don't serve you anymore. Maybe you're waking up to a lot of I hear new answers in your life that you were trying to figure out, and realizing some of the things that you probably were around or caused was hindering you. So now you're finally cutting it off. Okay? So now we're going to go on with the tarot. We're going to do past, present, and future. For the past is basically what led to this moment of revelation. What did you release? How did you release it? What was the emotional buildup to get you to this point? Okay. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Really not being in your power. Maybe being financially unstable. Yeah, just you tired of being broke. That's what I'm hearing. You're tired of being broke. You're tired of, you not having everything pretty much. And you want to be the person that can, have the things that they want in life, right? So yeah, you got that in reverse. Maybe not being a nurturing person, a giving person. Like you're realizing certain things that, like maybe a certain way that you see others are being and being blessed, and you want to get some of those blessings as well. That's what I'm hearing. Okay. And we're going to do present. What is the truth or energy that you're currently sitting with? Okay, perfect. Home, celebration, coming together with family, things that make you happy, just celebrating, right? Probably got a new home, a new relationship, a new marriage. Just being with your family and celebrating, okay? And then for the future, it says, what clarity, shift, or release is coming next for you? Being intuitive. I'm hearing being psychic. Maybe going to church more. Maybe that was like one of the answers that you needed. Like, what should I follow? Who should I follow? What the spirituality means to me. Gaining clarity as well. Gaining clarity, becoming wiser. All right. So we're going to just clarify this a little bit more. Let me see if I can try to get my camera a little. Okay. Because I want to try to get some of the stuff in the frame. I'm just doing this from my phone, y'all. So bear with me. All right. Perfect. So let's see. What is the Nine of Pentacles in reverse for Taurus in the past? Yeah. Having clarity. The way of living. I'm hearing the way that you were living. It just wasn't right. And now you're having clarity that you have to pick yourself up, right? You lost everything because of you, because of the situations around you, the people you were around, people you were dealing with, the instability. Yeah, you're clearing up all those fears that you used to have because now you gained so much wisdom and clarity that, it kept making you depressed. Right? But you still had some left to have faith to go into this new chapter. What is the Four of Wands in the present? Yeah, you're letting a change happen, but you're doing it successfully. You're going through this change successfully. Sorry, y'all. That's Luna's cat box. Decided I wanted to clean as soon as I start reading. So maybe you're cleaning up at this time. Maybe you're getting a pet. So, yeah. So basically, yeah. So you're celebrating home. You feel like you're being respected, you're being seen. People are here for you, people are supporting you. And you're going through what needed to be changed, but you're going through it with no problem because now you're finally listening, okay? You're finally listening. All right. And what is the high priestess? What shift or change that is going to happen? All right. So now you have the wisdom to be more nurturing, more loving, being love, saving your money, actually, looking towards the future, investing in the future. All right. That's your next step. So that's basically what you need to do next, Taurus. Like, literally learn how to get out of this depression and stagnant energy. Hopefully somebody, I hope not, y'all wasn't being a hater. That's what I'm seeing here. Okay, you're learning how to be a lover, not a hater. All right, in all realms, whether it's love, family, friends, other people that have more than you. You're doing that for yourself now, right? You're finding your way how to do that for yourself so you can get stability. All right? Don't let this situation make you bitter. You're wiser than that. So maybe you're learning not to be bitter anymore. Maybe you're learning you can only change your life. Nobody else can. Okay? So that's what I have for you there, Taurus. Let's go on to your career and finances. Your career and prosperity oracle. And what truth is surfacing around money, goals, or alignment with your purpose? What new mindset or action will bring ease through this breakthrough for you when it comes to your money at this time, okay? So let's see what we have for Taurus. All right, perfect. So we have bothered. Somebody probably has braids. It says, don't fear failure, but be afraid of regrets. Your worries are blocking your blessings. Remind yourself of your greatness and stay optimistic. Yeah, so this is what's, being released. I was in the Five of Cups before. Being bothered about finances. Learn how to save, learn how to invest, and put your money to long-term things, right? Not short-term satisfactions. And it says authority. Your career is in the process of an upgrade. There's an opportunity for you to become an authority in your field. Be the leader you wish you had. I'm hearing somebody needs to apply to be a manager. Okay? They have more skills than they think they do. And maybe you should start being a boss, all right? Start building a business, if you're able to do that. But I'm hearing somebody applying for a job and becoming a manager, okay? Now, we're going to go into your love oracle. So basically, this is the romance angels. What emotional truth is in your love life? What dynamic or block is being exposed and released at this time when it comes to your love life? I'm hearing, I'm a stunner, I'm a stunner, I'm a stunner. That old song. I forgot, I don't know if that's Young Thug. I don't know who it is. I'm gonna, let me write it down. It's an old song. I'm gonna put it in the link in the, description below under this video. All right, so right now we have romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Ooh la la, Taurus. Okay, you're probably up cuddling with somebody right now. That's what I'm hearing. And playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit to shine. How sweet is that? Okay, so you getting the love vibes right now, Taurus. I'm loving that for you. Just have fun with it at this time. That's what I'm hearing. Have fun with it. So now this is Confessions of a Soulmate. What is your person hiding, admitting, or reflecting back to you energetically? Oh boy, y'all in love. Y'all in love, 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 love. It says, our love is real. Trust in us in the guidance of a higher realm. Have faith that it is safe to love me as much as I love you. Our union is protected by angels. We are destined to be together. Our love is true, divine, and unconditional. That's beautiful. Aww. I love when, the love is mutual, right? And then I'm hearing you've been loving one-sided for so long. It's rare that it feels like somebody's loving you back for once. That's what I'm hearing. Excuse my voice, y'all. I ain't gonna hold you. I just woke up. I work overnight. So, I got ready and started just jumping into your reading, okay? Because I didn't want you guys to wait any longer. So, the next thing we have is communication. It says, I want to reach out to you. Please be open in receiving communication from me soon. Your response will encourage me greatly. I will be waiting to hear back from you. Oh, yeah, you got this person open, Taurus. But I love it. Keep that energy up. That's what's going to bring the best out of you, okay? And then next, we're going to go to the Kipper cards. So this is the outcome energy. What is shifting once you face the truth and release? This shows the universe, what is the universe setting in motion for you? Okay, what we have for Taurus? All right. Okay. Something going farther distance. You might be taking a trip soon. Might be having some dreams or fantasies that you're worried or concerned about. I might be talking to divine masculine in a relationship. What are you so worried about? Do you have to go a trip away from this love or something that you think might hurt this love? Are you going long distance with somebody that's like hindering this relationship to, grow? Because you have distant horizons, right? That could mean like dreams are coming true, going on a trip, probably by water, taking a boat somewhere, right? But then you have concern right next to it, like somebody's in heavy thought about this, and like in a light of like they're worried, right? And it's something to do with a relationship being in, not in the best light, right? I feel like burning my juniper. Give me 1 second, guys. Yeah, maybe like you're in a long distance relationship and you're seeing that's hindering you guys. Maybe you have to be away from work. Maybe you live in a different state and your partner, lives somewhere else than you. And the love is great, but it's like maybe hindering you guys to really be together. You guys are super in love. Okay? This is just like, for great fortune, all good things here. Juniper, okay? Get you some juniper, babes. All right, so yeah. It's just being far away from this love is making you like sick. Don't have to be physically, but it's like, it's not, it doesn't make you feel good. Right? You want to be next to your partner at all times. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, so let me pull up tarot for this. Usually I don't do this, but we're going to see a little bit more. Let's see what we have for Taurus outcome. Alright, so what is this? Distant horizons, others. Maybe you're away because of money, right? But you don't know if you made the right choice, maybe. Yeah, you're trying to recover probably from an Aries, a fire sign, like of an Aries. You're trying to recover and be a boss. So the distant horizons, you going for your dreams, being somewhere else far away, it's necessary financially, right? To make sure you're okay financially, right? But you don't know if you made the right choice, maybe. Maybe you're doubting the situation. Or maybe you have a lover that has to go far away and you don't know how this relationship is going to work out. You understand it's for money, but, some people don't believe in long distance. You probably in your head thinking that they might cheat on you or have third parties. It's not being able to help you build on this relationship the way it's supposed to. Maybe because you got hurt so bad, but don't let your negative thoughts get to you. Worry about what you need to do at this time. Okay? Anything else? Taurus, you need to have more faith. Maybe because you've been hurt so many times. But you're willing to try again, right? But make sure you don't try again with a feeling that feels familiar. Just because you've been hurt so much doesn't mean that you need to be hurt again or have those thoughts of being hurt again. Okay? Because everything is coming up in like reverse for you. Okay? Get your emotions in check. All the way in check. Because you might be manifesting negativity and don't even realize it. Right? Look. Yeah. You need to release these thoughts of somebody doing you dirty. Because I don't know, I feel like they truly love you. Look. Oh my God. Y'all see me just pull that out. You need to make the choice in love and take the leap. Okay? Start this new relationship. Leave them negative emotions alone. Okay? Yeah. Reorganize your thoughts when it comes to love, because somebody wants to give you their cup. They want to give you an offer. All right. We're done. But yeah, you need to let go of the battle and be more nurturing towards this person, I feel like. And it's crazy because all these cards are like bad cards, but I don't feel like this person is a bad person. I feel like it's all in your head because you've been done. I gotta stop. Start investing in your love life. That's it. That's what I'm gonna say. Start investing in your love life, okay? It's all in your head. You need to chill, all right? Even if you have to believe in love in order for it to happen, okay? Think positive. Stop hearing like negative songs. I seen something today that was like Fantasia was like, somebody was like, oh, I always, I'm looking for love and this and that, but I'm always singing your song, Free Yourself, and all these bad songs about love. She's like, stop doing that, because you're gonna manifest a bad love. Like, you gotta be mindful of what you eat, what you hear, what you see. Like, if it doesn't pertain to you having a better life, you shouldn't be doing it. Of course, we like to be entertained, but if you don't want to go through the situations that you're listening to, that you're watching, that you're, be like, is whatever you're doing, is like when they say you are what you eat. Whatever you're doing mentally, spiritually, physically, is going to become what you are. Luna girl, what you doing? She's just sniffing everything in the room. Maybe it's because of the juniper. She smells it. But yeah, so be mindful of what you watch, eat, and drink, and, really put your energy into, because you're going to start becoming that. Okay? Now, we got the Egyptian Gods Oracle. So this is Spirit's direct advice on how to handle this energy like a divine being. Okay? So we're going to pull out 2. All right. And then I'm going to just read from the book. It says Apophis, darkness. You got a cool looking snake there. Okay. Let's see. What does this mean? Okay. So it says, he is depicted as a gigantic python that dwells in the bowels of the earth where the sunlight does not filter through. Apophis is the embodiment of darkness, evil, and chaos. Dark enemy of sun god Ra, bearer of light, he comes into action at all stages of Ra's celestial journey in order to obstruct him. From dawn to dusk, but the existence of Apophis is necessary for the balance of the world itself. Ancestral clash between good and evil, the struggle between two opposing energies, with the risk of no return. Apophis threatens your balance. If you live in blindness, the path you take is opposite to that which is right. Immediately reverse your course and empty yourself so as you become a recipient of the forces before reaching to the point of no return. Yeah, you need to get your head out of the clouds. Have more clarity. Okay? Like I said, you may be trying to manifest good things, but then you're keeping yourself stuck in things that don't align with you anymore. So stop being, I'm hearing, foolish. Maybe somebody called you foolish recently, but stop being so foolish when it comes to like the everyday things that you do. You're like praying and trying to manifest all these good things, but then yet you're watching like, I don't know, true crime stories or something like that, or just something stupid that doesn't align with your divine and your wisdom. Okay, stop selling yourself short, and it's by the everything things that you are doing. All right, let's see. This says Merciger. I don't know how to pronounce this. It says righteousness, y'all. And it's another snake, right? So let's see. What's this? Okay, righteousness. It says her name means she who loves silence. More often as depicted as a snake with a woman's head, It is presence that she watches silently and punishes evildoers with poison. Divinity of a terrible nature, but merciful with her devotees. She punishes sacrilege and those who break an oath, but is equally generous in forgiving those who are sincerely repentant. She symbolizes authority and intelligence, keywords for a full and peaceful life. She puts you on guard against a few people you do not know well, who might be bringing cruelty, malice, deceit, and conflict. Scrutinize and silence and stay alert. Yeah, you need to have more clarity. Basically, your spirit guides are keeping you away from people that is not trustworthy. People who are snakes around you. And she knows because she's a snake herself in a sense, right? So she's keeping people away from you. You have to have more insight on the people that you bring around you as well. So it goes hand in hand, right? Basically, she's taking care of who is actually, right? This was more of what is not good for yourself, right? And this is who is not good for yourself. On top of that, while not being bitter, right? Because she does forgive people that are, repentant, that apologizes, that, probably didn't realize their actions. But at the same time, it's like pick or choose, right? You know who's best for you, you know who's not, okay? So be mindful of that, Taurus. And then we have your last cards, which is your final messages. This is like what Spirit wants you to see this week or what's coming towards you for a reason. It's just a reminder of things that are meant to happen for you, okay? So what do we have for Taurus? That's funny because I said don't be a hater and the hater card came out. All right, so I don't know, maybe you had some bitter times, okay? Or you feel like people are haters, I don't know. Let's see, what else? All right, perfect. So it says brown or dark skin, you might be or dealing with somebody who is. Drink water. Water is magic. You can manifest with water, okay? And literally it heals your entire life. Like, learn about water and drink more of it, okay? I did something. It said I need to drink 2 liters of water a day, and I'm like, dang. The way I buy like the big bottles of spring water. I ain't got 2 liters a day type of money, y'all. But I'm gonna try. So it says coworker office, okay? Something about your coworker. They could be a hater, right? They could be hating on you at this time. So be mindful of what you say around them. It's time to get fit. You could be fit, okay? Or thinking about getting fit. It's time to get fit. All right, and you have conflict. You might be having a dispute with somebody. Maybe this coworker. Maybe they're dark skinned. I don't know, right? But one of your coworkers is a hater. And then fashion wardrobe. All right, you might be getting a new wardrobe, might be getting fit, so your clothes is not fitting you anymore, so you now have to get a new wardrobe. This is helping you jump timelines, I'm hearing, okay, to get to your new self. All right, love, so that's your reading. If it felt real, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You can also follow me on TikTok and IG at Nova Healed. Stay grounded, stay glowing, and I'll see you next week for your vibe check. Bye, guys.